Hi, welcome to my follow-up after Stamp Wars 14 video. Our sponsor was Hutson. We each received from Hutson, which we did not know what we received until we opened the package. We received the Halloween bouquet stamp set and matching dies. You'll notice that these are in a heavy-duty plastic envelope. They come that way from the company. You do not have to find your own storage envelopes to put them in. There's also the Tag It sayings and this wonderful foil plate die that is called Tiny Stars Background, and then the Farmhouse tags and the sentiments that go along with it are called Tag It Halloween. So all in all, we received 5 products from Hutson. So thank you very much for your sponsoring of Stamp Wars and for the generous package of products that we got to experiment with live on Nancy Stamps. So we opened up our packages, and to our surprise, we received this wonderful Halloween stamp set with matching dies and this fantastic Tiny Stars background hot foil plate, which I'm going to play with a little bit later in my video. We received the cute Farmhouse tags and Tag It Halloween, which are the sentiments that go onto those Farmhouse tags. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, I'm using Memento ink because I'm going to be coloring with alcohol markers. So I've got some Copic markers that I'm going to be using to color with. And I'm going to stamp several of these because I plan on making several cards and another tag. And I use Hammermill Premium Color Copy Cover 100-pound cardstock. It's very much like a Bristol Smooth, but extremely affordable compared to, what you get from Bristol Smooth. You'll get a whole ream with 250 pages that you can then cut to the proper size to be a panel of an A2 card. So here I am. I've got the balloon. The balloon bouquet is actually ghosts. Okay, so that is a bouquet of ghosts and some bats and a witch and a broom and a cat, and these are very easy images to color. So especially like the witch, she's super easy to color, and it comes together in such a cute manner. You're gonna love the way these look once you see the finished product. So I actually stamped this 3 times with Memento ink, and then a 4th time I used VersaFine Clair, and then I used some sparkly black embossing powder. So it's basically a black embossing powder with glitter in it, and it's got all these different colors of glitter. So I'm using my powder bag, the buddy, whatever you call it. It helps to keep the embossing to the area that I want to be embossed. Reduces static. It's an anti-static powder tool. I'm using Versamark ink, as I said. The powder also helps to remove any finger marks or oil or anything left behind. And then I'm going to be embossing it with some real pretty embossing powder. So I'm going to fast forward this section. Just fast forwarding it for the sake of time. I'm a very slow crafter, so this video would normally be about 2 hours long, but I am editing it and fast forwarding it. Actually, I think I stamped it twice with Versamark. Got a nice impression, which you can see. I grabbed a piece of scratch paper that I'm going to use as a funnel to sprinkle my gorgeous black embossing powder with all kinds of glitter and iridescent sparkle. You can see it all over my desk. You can see it on my silicone mat. Look at all that sparkle, you guys. I love this embossing powder. It's from Stampin' Up, and I don't think it's available anymore. It was a special that I got last year with like some stuff that I bought from them. All right, so then I'm going to use my heat tool and just melt this embossing powder. And here's a close-up of that sparkly embossing powder. Don't you just love how her witch's hat sparkles? All right, I do a lot of coloring in this video. I am going to fast forward this for the sake of time, because as I mentioned earlier, this is a very simple image to color. All of these images are very easy to color. And I only use a few different colors markers. I use purple for her dress with the teal accent. I use cream color for her skin, orange for her hair, and a dark gray for her cat and her, her cat, the one on her bag. I use a dark gray. For the accent around her dress, I'm using aqua or teal, using that same color for her purse. Like I said, very simple coloring. And for each card that I create or tag, I'm using basically the same foundational colors. Oh, and by the way, when you go to color your ghosts, what you can do is at the bottom of the ghost, apply some bluish gray alcohol marker, and then just take your lighter gray color and sort of flick up and blend that darker. That way your ghosts just look like they're having a little bit of texture to them. You don't have to really color them a lot. My gray markers are about out of ink, my light grays. I have to re-ink them. I think I have the re-inkers. I have to check. But back to the Ellen Hutson Essentials by Ellen and Ellen Hutson. I will have a link below in my description box for the website where you can find all these products, as well as my affiliate link. I would greatly appreciate it if you do order this stamp set, which I hope that you do because it is so cute. If you'll use my affiliate link, that would be fantastic. And there's a coupon code for 10% off your order. Now that coupon code expires on September 17th, so you want to get right on that and get your products ordered so that you can have them in time to make some adorable Halloween cards. And these tags, by the way, are perfect for little Halloween treats. All right, I'm not going to show you all the coloring I did because, again, I just basically used the same color scheme on all of the witches that I colored. And for the sake of time, we'll go ahead and fast forward. Here you have my two panels side by side. And the one set I did color the ghost, and the other set I just let the ghost white. That's another option. You do not have to color your ghosts. Super quick and super easy. Next, I'm going to hot foil some pattern paper. This is just paper that I had from a 12 by 12 paper pack that I picked up at a big box store. Here we have the beautiful, which I do love this hot foil plate. This is the Tiny Stars background hot foil plate. I'm using the Go Press Foil machine, and this is the one that you actually pull the hot plate off and run it through your like a die cut machine, Sizzix Sidekick. I'm using just the normal heat for 30 seconds. I'm holding my hand over the plate just to give it some pressure. You don't have to do that. And then I try it with various different colors. Here you see the gold foil, and this is the Hammermill Premium Color Copy Cover Paper, which is a very good paper choice for hot foiling. My foil are all glimmer foils, by the way. So my first panel was white cardstock with gold foil. Now I'm going to go in with some black cardstock and silver foil. You can use any black cardstock. This is actually just a generic black cardstock from Michaels. I am putting a shim down on top, which is just basically a piece of 110-pound paper. And I am just going to hold my hands over this for 30 seconds, getting a nice impression, and I think it's going to turn out really pretty on the black foil. Let's see. Okay, so this is actually the same gold foil. It's got the pretty confetti look sparkle to it, and that is black paper with gold stars. I think that's just lovely. It turned out fantastic. Perfect foiling. FSC approved. Alright, so I hot foiled for a while, and you're going to see some that I hot foiled on some pattern paper too. But again, I'm trying to speed up this video process so that we can get through it together in a reasonable amount of time. So I did not tape myself stamping on these card bases, but you'll see that the stamp set comes with these strings and a little bunch of strings. And so what you're doing is you're lining the witch up so that the strings are in her hand. You've got the large strings coming out of her hand and a smaller set of strings, basically the ends of the balloons where it's tied at the bottom of her hands. And I stamped the black panel using Hero Art's Unicorn White ink. I'm using Barely Art glue. It's a nice fine tipped bottle of glue, and it actually works very well. I also sometimes use art glitter glue. Either one is fine. Now it's just a matter of figuring out where you want to put your ghosts, and you can arrange the ghosts and the bats in any order that you like in your Halloween bouquet. So while I'm doing this gluing, I want to remind you to make sure you leave a comment on this video. I am going to be having a giveaway. So if you could leave a comment, you'll be entered into the giveaway. Also, if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. I try to go live at least once a week, and also I post several videos during the week. If you click the bell beside the subscribe button, you'll be able to personalize it so that you can receive notification on when all of my videos go up and when I go live. Now I'm going to go ahead and repeat the same process by gluing on the ghosts onto the black panel. Now these ghosts I did not color. I figured they were going on a black panel and that gave it enough contrast. In addition to commenting on my channel, please make sure you check out the rest of the FSC design team and our special guest, who all are having follow-up videos. This is the pattern paper, by the way. It's purple. I think it looks really cool. And I used the sentiment Something Wicked cut with a decal trimmer. So those other design team members are Create with Chow, S&R Creations from the Heart. So Chow's channel is Create with Chow. Stacy's channel is S&R Creations from the Heart. Of course, Nancy's channel is Nancy Stamps, and you'll want to watch that and leave a comment on that because she'll be offering a prize pack to one lucky person that includes all of the items that we received for Stamp Wars. So you'll get your own Ellen Hutson suite of products. And then, of course, our special guest, which was a mystery to all of us, was Daniel West from Dell and Artie. He has his own YouTube channel and serves on several design teams. He was our mystery guest and played along with us and created some awesome projects. Yes, you'll want to watch their After Stamp Wars videos because they are also having a giveaway. And you'll want to watch Stamp Wars on Nancy Stamps because she's also doing the big giveaway with the same prize pack of products that we received for Stamp Wars. Now I'm just going and putting my panels down on my bases. You'll notice for the black card panel, I die cut the Happy Halloween sentiment and made a circle just so that it kind of stood out on the front of the panel. I also corner chomped my card panels so that they had a nice round edge. And for my tag, I'm just using this embossed broom, an embossed cat. The cat is riding the broom. The tag is done in the black ink with silver stars, and the little label that goes on the tag says, "Your fabulous." All right, so let's review. This is the card that I made on Stamp Wars. I created this with lots of purple and using several elements from the suite of products that we receive from the sponsor of Stamp Wars. And by the way, thank you very much to Ellen Hutson and her team for being our sponsors. This is the tag that I made on Stamp Wars with an ink blended background. I used Catherine Polar inks. And this little tag has a lot going on, but I think it all works together very well. Here we have the witch holding the balloon bouquet, well, the ghost bouquet, and the happy Halloween sentiment die cut in a circle. I just think this card looks really nice, and I like the black and white contrast. Next, you'll see a tag that I made using the black cardstock with silver hot foil stars and the little witch, the little cat riding the broom. This is my purple card with purple pattern paper and a purple card base. And instead of having the bouquet, I have the ghost just floating above her head. I have the witch holding her broom with her cat, and the sentiment, something wicked, that I decal trimmed. And my last card has the white panel with the gold stars and the witch holding the balloon bouquet, or the bouquet. And the sentiment says, "A bouquet of Halloween wishes." That's all for my video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to check out Stamp Wars. It's a lot of fun. Have a hopeful day. Bye-bye.